Hi there, today I'm going to show you the menu of the new SJCam M10 Plus camera, and I'm also going to explain the settings from the menu, each setting that this camera has, and what each function do. I'm going to enter the menu, and first option, it's obvious, it's the resolution. You can select the resolution of the recording. You have multiple choices: 2K, 1080p, 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second. You have 720p at 120 frames per second, at 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second. We also have this low resolution VGA, which does 240 frames per second. You can do some really slow motion video with this. Alright, so we'll select 2K resolution. Further, we have Cyclic Record. This one splits your movie into segments. For example, if you choose 3 minutes, the camera will record for 3 minutes and will make a file and then open another file and do this from 3 to 3 minutes. Also, this will delete old files. If you set this off, the camera will record continuously until it creates around a 4 GB file, and then we'll create another because of the partitioning limitation of the memory card. We have wide dynamic range. This one has a function to improve differences between highlights and lowlights, between shadow and skylight. It's image improvement. We have the Gyro Sensor. This is responsible with the image stabilization. This is found in the newer models, the M10 Plus and 4000 Plus models. It's also available on the new SJ5000X camera. We have motion detection. If you have movement, the camera will start recording. On audio, you have an option to enable or disable sound recording. Date stamping lets you record your date on your video. TV out, you can enable, disable it, and you can connect the camera with the HDMI port, micro HDMI port. We have the TV mode, the standards, OSD mode, if you want indication on the screen about the battery, so on. Video lapse is a function for creating fast forward movies. This is the interval at which the camera will take a snapshot and create a video from the snapshots. You have multiple choices. This is 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, and so on. You have slow movie. It's the reverse of the time lapse. This will slow down your movie. Also, this selection of speed will automatically adjust the camera resolution to match its possibilities. For example, on 4x, minus 4x, the camera will run in 720p, and this one is the VGA resolution on -8. Alright, next option, image size. It's the resolution for taking photographs. Again, multiple choice. White balance, it's obvious. You have some presets like daylight, cloudy, tungsten, fluorescent, and of course auto. ISO has a few options for taking photographs. Exposure, compensation, have also multiple choices. Capture mode, you have an option to have a timer when taking pictures. Burst mode, you can take multiple photos instead of one single photo. Delete does delete all the files from the card. You have format the card. This is the name for the camera SSID for connecting it to the wireless. You can set a Wi-Fi password. Card mode enables the camera to automatically start recording when it receives power on the USB port. License, it's for setting your license plate number and it will be displayed on the image. You can write any text, not license plate is not defined. Language, you have multiple languages. Okay. Daytime, it's obvious. Auto power off to save battery when you do not use the camera. You can set it at 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Beep sound, it's for making sounds when you press the buttons. Screensaver automatically turns off the screen to save battery. Again, multiple choices. It's also useful when using the camera as a car recorder. The screen will turn off and it will not bother you while you drive. Frequency, it's for adjusting it to the light sources to disable flickering. Rotate is for rotating the image when recording upside down. Default setting resets the camera to factory settings. And this is a version for showing the current firmware and its release date. So these are the options. You also have a button here to enable or disable the Wi-Fi connection. And that's about it. You also have these menu buttons here that during video or photo they act like zoom buttons, and you have 4x magnification, which also works great when you use the Gyro Stabilization, which is currently disabled. I'm going to enable it. You can see it working, and if I zoom in, the image will not be so shaky as it would be on a normal camera. So these are the settings. The menu is pretty forward and easy to use. Bye bye.